So there's been a lot of talk about building a bully on defense and getting better in the trenches. And yes, fully understand that, especially on defense. Brian Flores tearing down and rebuilding the 31st ranked defense from last year. Yeah, fully get it. But also, Kevin O'Connell is an offensive mastermind, and Daddy needs his toys. And Mel Kiper Jr., Todd, the Grand Poobah, the original mock drafter, he gave the Vikings a bit of a weapon. And Kevin O'Connell, you're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. First, what version is this? All right, so Mel Kiper put out, I don't know, mock draft 5. Maybe 6. I don't really know. But the Vikings at 23 land Quentin Johnston from TCU. That's right. At 23, Quentin Johnston, wide receiver, TCU. Because Kiper had mocked a corner to the Vikings quite frequently, usually Deonte Banks, but he's switching things up a bit. As I projected a cornerback here in my first 2 mock drafts. Oh, it's 3. Nah. They could still go that way, as adding Byron Murphy helps fill their immediate hole. At receiver, though, with Adam Thielen gone, I love the idea of Johnston playing on the other side of Justin Jefferson, helping take defensive backs away. 6'3" Johnston will be an immediate red zone threat in the NFL, and his skills after the catch mean he will break a bunch of tackles and score long touchdowns. I know KJ Osborne has earned a larger role in a bigger role in the Minnesota offense, but there's room for Johnston too. And yes, I mean there absolutely is. Quentin Johnston is a physical freak. He's a guy that's going to come in, be a solid NFL receiver, and I do have some reservations about him being a wide receiver 1. I think that he does have to use his physicality a lot more. And this is what always happens. Like, if you put Zay Flowers or Josh Downs' competitiveness in Quentin Johnston's body, you would have the perfect wide receiver. Like you really would. But there are some concerns about Johnston, the drops, the disappearance against Georgia. But of course, everyone on TCU disappeared in the national title game. Sort of is what it is. But he is a yards after catch threat every single time, and he would be a lot of fun. And of the I would say top 5 receivers. So I would say Jackson Smith-Njigba, Quentin Johnston, Jordan Addison, Zay Flowers, Josh Downs. All 5 of those guys I could see going in the first round, or at least top 40. I mean, Johnston's really the only big-bodied true X receiver out there. A lot of the other guys are mainly slot, mainly some Z mixed in there. But I mean, the Vikings, like I said, I mean, Kevin O'Connell is building one of the best offenses in the National Football League, and Jefferson, yes, is that alpha 1. KJ, I love a lot, but would he be better served as a wide receiver 3 with wide receiver 2 skills, or a wide receiver 2? Don't really know. Jalen Speedy Naylor also in that mix as well. Jalen Rager is the name of a person. But I mean, Quentin Johnston is a stud, and in Kiper's mock draft, he is wide receiver 3 off the board. Not putting spoilers out there, but the fact that he, initially was seeing that Johnston probably wouldn't get out of the top 15. But I think that as a lot of mock drafters with some steam inside the league, you're looking at Kiper, looking at Bucky Brooks, looking at Daniel Jeremiah, I think you're starting to see a little bit of hype that Johnston could potentially fall and may not even be wide receiver 1. Maybe is going to be wide receiver 2 or 3, and he's a player that could be in the mix for the Vikings at 23 and would be pretty sexy. Not going to lie, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Mel Kiper, Todd, in his latest mock draft, gives the Vikings TCU wide receiver Quentin Johnston. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.